Okay, let's leave our little guy somewhere safe while we head on up here. I had some people complain about this because they thought they'd have to take damage getting up here, but you can just stay on the black parts and you won't take damage. And also, by the way, I have given you 2 elemental rings. What are you saving those for? Here we go, we're fighting the Iron Maidens. Oh god. Did we get 3 of them or 2 of them? Oh, I must have got all 3, okay. So my idea here was that the Iron Maidens were kind of like the police, like there'd been a crime at the villa here, and they'd come in here to secure the area and investigate. Yeah, it's a bit silly. They look a bit like riot police, you know. I appreciate you wouldn't send riot police to investigate a crime scene. The crime scene, of course, was what Zan did here earlier. So you are the perpetrator returning. Yeah, okay, so this little lava place that you come up through to enter here, this is a pretty interesting way, I think, of addressing the door problem, which is a problem you have in level design where when the player is confronted, they go through a door and there's an encounter, they can just back out through the door from whence they came and very safely attack the monsters as they come through the doorway one by one without having to risk anything. And having a nasty lava place just means the player does not want to run back from whence they came. They would much rather push forwards and face the monsters than go back down there. Other ways of solving it are locking the player in the room after they go through the door obviously, like the classic door nest situations, very popular way to solve the door problem. Or having the player drop down past the point of no return. Stuff like that. Right then, so we okay, let's go rescue our little friend first of all, before I forget. Alright, got him. Alright, we're ready to continue our adventure. We got the key. We got the key, so we can go. Let's go over here first. Oh yeah, I had another one of these guys to hopefully remind people that. Oh no! Oh god, what have I done? Oh no! Oh god, what's he done? How did? Okay, this is all. Oh god, I almost feel like restarting the episode, but no, I'll just press. Oh god, I'll press on. Whew, I wasn't expecting that to happen. Alright, we got the Paingun, you know, which is little consolation for what we have lost, honestly. Do I want to talk about this? It was hard for me to get this area to look decent. I found the fact that it was room over room, and this was a 3D floor, meant that it all got really complicated, and I had some performance issues in this area, and I just really struggled. It was actually one of the last rooms I ever did to try and get to, for me to be happy with. This door's supposed to go through to the little ticket office, by the way. It joins on there. Oh my goodness! Can I get an F in chat for the proc? His service will not be forgotten. Goodness me. Okay. Right. It's time to get the brain crown. We got the key. So, surprise! Oh my god, what's happening? It's a scary, scary section. We're being attacked by a scary man. But it's not actually very difficult, and it's all well and good. So, originally, there were 2 Psy Demons in that jump scare encounter. And I actually think with 2 of them in there, it's a really fun, engaging encounter. You've got to hide behind the pillars really carefully and fight the Psy Demons. I think it's a legitimately interesting and fun encounter, but it was too much because the player is surprised, right? And the surprise alone is more than enough to make this encounter effective. With 2 of them in there, it's just a bit brutal. By the way, I should have demonstrated it really, but if I'd have thrown my axe while I was in there and come out, then my axe would have magically reappeared in my inventory when I get out here. It's specially programmed because I thought it would have been really annoying if the player had lost their axe in that way. Right, we've got the brain crown. We can go in here and get the key. Another fine example of a toilet. This is quite a nice one. It's got a unique bog roll holder like this. All very good. Here's the key. Oh, we got these little guys. They also need to be rehomed. There was a player who liberated these guys and put them in the Dungeons and Dragons room and made a post about it, which I thought was really nice. Maybe I'll put it up on the screen here. I thought that was really heartwarming, honestly, when you see someone do something like that. You know that people really care. Oh, I should feed the dogs. The ones I haven't already fed. Yep, that's very important. And I can let them out too, I suppose. Run free, my children. Okay, unfortunately they don't have anyone to fight, so what's next? Okay, let's get Sprott, I suppose.
Huh?
Yes, I won't leave you here.
Huh?
You found the key, yes! Let's get out of this hellhole. Okay, she's with us. She's coming. Now I'm the kind of person who is really, really paranoid about their followers getting killed. So I would be the kind of person that would ask her to wait somewhere safe.
Yes,
This is what I would always do. I'd go and kill the monsters and I'd come back for her. And I was really worried that a player would do this and go and do the encounter and get stuck and not be able to come back for her because, you know, she's in the wrong part of the level that they couldn't get back to, and it would be incredibly frustrating for them that they liberated Sprott and then got messed up by the way the portals worked, which is totally unfair on them because there's no reason why they should understand how the portals work. So it's I'll demonstrate later. She will miraculously turn up as though she'd made her own way out. As long as you've released her from the cell and she's still alive, she will turn up when you return to the icy world. Just one other thing real quick before we go and do that last encounter. So this door in here, up here, I don't know how many people realised this, but I'm just gonna need to clip a second. If you clip through here, it comes through to here. This is on the other side of this. And I really, really wanted to have this openable at some point, because I'm a big fan of interconnective, traversable spaces, especially once you've been through the space for the main event, as it were. Later on when you're exploring, I don't see any reason why the player shouldn't have more freedom. But I couldn't think of a way that I could allow them to open this door that didn't sort of break the flow of the encounters as they were designed so far. Like, I mean, if it was the dark key that opened it, you'd just get the dark key, you'd come around here, you'd just go straight through, and you'd avoid all of this. And the Iron Maiden encounter back at the villa. But, so maybe I could put a switch up there that would open the door somehow? So you at least have to do this, but you'd still avoid the Iron Maidens. And maybe that would be alright if there was an equivalently gripping encounter that would happen here. Maybe you'd come through here and, I don't know, Forge Elemental could come out of there or something. It would be quite exciting. Although that really would have a door problem situation, right? You saw the Forge Elemental come out, you just zip back through here and, you know, shoot at it from cover. You'd be very safe. Unless maybe I could just wait until the player gets down here before I spawn it, maybe. Anyway, I don't know. I couldn't think of a way that made me happy. Although I really would have liked it to be openable. Better turn id clip off, hold on a second. I've activated some sort of potion by accident, but yeah, okay. The music fades down, we have the brain crown. I can't believe our little ratty fellow is not with us anymore, that really is sad. But, I will use the book and start the final encounter. The evil voice returns. Some worms and raised platforms. This is starting to come up. It's all very dramatic. There's a time delay here. The magma's rising, and when it gets to the height, the dogs are going to get you. Not if we get them first. More monsters are spawning in. Can you believe how much pressure we're under on this little platform? I've got a potion of stone skin, so I'm not taking any damage apparently. Got the Chonka brothers coming in. Originally this encounter was much harder. Towards the end, when at the moment I spawn in the Warlock, there was... oh, we got a bit more dialogue at this point, I think. Nope, there's one more to kill. But I am out of ammo for that. Here's the dialogue. Yeah, when there was going to be 3 Forge Elementals spawn at the same time, and it was pretty brutal, but I mean, you can do it. But I felt having a super hard encounter at the end of a mostly storyline map, you know, would have been a bit jarring. All of a sudden the player was expected to be able to do a super tough feat of combat after really quite a relaxed experience up until that point, and I wanted players ideally to get through it first time. I know quite a lot of players tried to bring Sprott with them into this encounter, and she really is in danger in this situation. I heard some people had to do it like 2 or 3 times so that she would survive, rather than just asking her to wait outside. Okay, we've done it, we've defeated all the demons, look at them laying bloody across the floor. So now, hopefully this is going to work. As I come up here, Sprott should miraculously follow me round the corner. Yes, there she is, look at that, it even worked. She's with me. And we're back. I'm going to take her to see Bamba. Now, that may seem a bit cruel, but she didn't get on the elevator. Come on, please. No? Oh, hopefully she'll teleport after me. I had a player say that they brought her to Bamba and she didn't say anything, and there should be a line of dialogue that she says, and I just want to prove to myself, at least, that it works. Is she coming? See, this is why it's so difficult. Come on, please. What are you doing? Are you stuck? Please.
I won't let you down.
You can't be serious. Oh, this is the worst thing that's ever happened.
I won't let you down. Let's breathe.
Oh, mate, I mean, hopefully she'll teleport, right? If I go far enough. I'm not sure how this AI actually works. Please. Oh, this is a disaster. It's glitchy AI. You know, I forgot to start a timer. I'm not sure how long it's been. I might call it here and start the next episode. I'll go back and get her so she's actually running around. Oh, sorry about that. GG for now. I'll see you in the next one.